Hey everyone, I'm Sanjana Ezhil Arasu and I've done the Guess the Animal quiz as part of my CS50 Final Project. So let's dive in and look at the code. And this is my main app.py file, which contains all the logic. And here I've defined the session, which is stored in my SQL database over here. And here is where I render my first index.html file. This is where I output my first question as part of the get method, and the questions that go further on are outputted here. When every button is clicked, it contains an ID, which I'm receiving here, and and it contains the logic to determine the next question. And finally, this function here obtains the question from SQL and returns it to the first function, and it's outputted into my final web app. I've also used three HTML files. This is my index.html file. I've used Bootstrap here. This is my navigation bar. And this is the main part of my code, which contains my instructions. And I've also used a background image. And this is my quiz.html file where the questions are outputted. Again, I've used Bootstrap and the navigation bar here. And finally, the question is outputted here through Jinja. And this is my background image. And this is my results.html file where the final result and the animal is outputted here. I've also added additional facts about the animal to fill the page. Overall, I've used Flask to output this into a web app. So let's do a quick demo of the website. And this is my main index.html file. I've got my navigation bar, my instructions here. So I'm gonna try and test this to output a flamingo. So let's start. So here I'm classifying the animals into three broad categories, and flamingo is a bird, so let's go into this category. Then I'm further classifying it into another category, and flamingos are big, so let's go to big. And now we're categorizing it again, and flamingo find its food from fishes. And now it's narrowed down the answers to very little ones, so it asks more specific questions. And yeah, a flamingo is pink, so I'm clicking on yes. And here is my results.html page, which shows a background image of the animal, and it also shows which animal you have chosen and a couple of facts about this animal. Like this, I've got 60 animals on my database, and all of this can be obtained from this web app. And I'm going to enhance this project by deploying in a cloud-based web app, which will be open to a wider world. Thank you.